How can we implement zero trust architecture in an OT environment?
So we start. That's a great question. Again, one of the most first things to implement a complete zero trust architecture is to start early on in the design phase of the OT environment, and knowing that we will not be able to go back because the infrastructure already is in place. So the first thing we currently propose is usually what we work with our customers is even before deploying a product or installing a technology that can focus on what the security detection or response should look like. The first thing we look at is what are the current accesses, what does the threat assessment and threat landscape look like. So based on the scanning, we say there can be a policy checks that are done, and then what are the accesses, who has the accesses, who are authorized to use either the whole network or even a part of the network, and then map this out, telling that is this access even available, and then following the methodology of least privileges. So first thing is, if anybody does not require an access, in this case, accessing any type of your OT environment or any endpoints in the OT environment, then it should be revoked or completely removed. So that's the first step. Then we move on to the technology aspects of it, where now we are seeing that there are quite a lot of IT and OT integrated and environmental issues that we are seeing a lot. So what systems, how exactly are these message communications happening? Are we seeing there are any certain type of OT commands? So sometimes inherently we've seen that there are specific OT commands that are being executed and run on some of these devices just for testing for certain type of checks that are performing. So making sure that who's executing this command are these, and then looking at these systems devices. End of the day, they could be a Linux, they could be a Windows-based systems or servers, and what are the basically looking at what are the commands that are allowed to be executed in this OT environment and disable anything that is not allowed. And then doing a thorough architecture analysis based on the vulnerability assessment, pen testing on those devices, and then addressing those vulnerabilities. So I think these are the top 2 to 3 ways how we can actually start looking at zero trust for the overall infrastructure within the OT environment, and then continue to maintain it.